Hey everyone, it's Christy and I'm coming on here to give you some more insight on how to take upon yourself your inheritance so you can experience it out here in this 3D world. Now, I just did a video yesterday, but I'm going to still remind you, in case you're new to this channel, to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed already and you've been watching my videos, hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends about this channel. Hit the like button, the bell icon, so you can get notified immediately. And also, when you hit that like button, it keeps this in the algorithm, so more people can see this. So I would appreciate it if you would do that. Okay, my website's down below if you want one-on-one coaching and encouragement, so you can stay on track and just receive and experience the life that you deserve, the abundant life. So, what I wanted to talk to you about today, this came to me. I've thought about this before, but it really hit home with me in the past 12 hours or so. And the fact that everything that you desire, we already know this. I've talked about this many times. It's yours, right? If you desire it, that means it's yours. If it's a promise of God, whether it's love, joy, peace, health, wealth, good relationships, whatever, that's his intention. It was already created for you. Okay? And I've talked about how it's an inheritance. An inheritance, you don't pay for it. It's given to you. So this was all given to you. But I want to add the spin on it to, hopefully I'm asking the Spirit to give you revelation on this like he did with me, to really, I knew in my mind before, but it just really hit home, like I said, here in the past 12 hours, that we own it. You own it, okay? I want you to think of something that you do own right now, okay? Like, I own my home, okay? So, if you own something, I don't care if it's a cup. I don't care. It doesn't have to be something that's really expensive or whatever. Even just a cup. I hear my air kicking on, so it might get a little bit loud here, but I'll just talk louder. But anyway, so just take that cup and, like I said, that you own that cup. And no one can take that from you unless you give it away, okay? Because it is yours. Unless you wrap it up or, give it away as a gift or just give it to somebody and say, here, I don't want this anymore, you can have it now. It's yours. You own it. You get to decide what you do with it. You get to decide whether or not you experience your health, your wealth, your good relationships, your prosperous relationships, whatever it is, the house that you want, the car that you want, whatever it is, the dog that you want, So it doesn't matter what it is. Even though you might not possess it right now in this physical world, in this 3D world, if you desire it, as long as, like I said before, it's not going to hurt anybody else, in any way, shape, or form, emotionally, physically, or whatever, it's yours. Because if you want, I know people have said before, well, it's quantum, everything's created for me. Even if somebody's with somebody else or whatever, you can still have that person. Well, that might be so. I don't know. I don't believe that that's coming from the mind of Christ. That's just my opinion. Because the mind of Christ is not going to want to interfere with somebody else's relationship just because they want that person, right? Or they want that thing or that house or that car or whatever. I haven't studied that out enough to see if, whatever we want is ours, even if it already, even if someone already has it. But my point is, I digress, is that if you desire it and it's not going to hurt anybody else in any way, shape, or form, it's coming from a place of love within yourself and not selfishness. Because love is patient, love is kind, love is not selfish, okay? That's in the Bible, what true love is. There's a lot more that goes along with that. You can go look it up, 1st or 2nd Corinthians 13. I can't remember if it's 1st or 2nd Corinthians. But anyway, so my point is, if you desire it and you're not experiencing it right now in this 3D world, I want you to know that you do own it right now, okay? You might not be able to see it out here. Faith is the substance of things not seen, okay? It's the faith. It's the knowing. It's living in the end is the faith. Staying in that state until it does manifest out here. Calmly staying in that state until it manifests out here, until you experience it. It is yours. You own it. So own it, okay? Take ownership of it in your mind, whatever it is. If you're sick or something, take ownership of it. You know, there's a book out there, I think it was called 9 Hours to Live or something like that. I can't remember exactly about this guy years ago. He got cancer, and it was this fast growing cancer. He got well right away because he immediately went into that state of that he was already well and speaking scripture over him. But then they decided that, well, you should take, you know, this chemo or whatever, or something, or radiation or something like that. I can't remember exactly. They said because it will probably come back, okay? So he went against his best desires or wishes. He did it anyway. And he ended up really sick, I guess. And there were other people in that same ward or whatever he was that had the same type of cancer, and they would get together in these groups and talk about the cancer and how they were going to die and make peace with it, basically. He stayed away from that. He stayed in his room. He posted scripture up about healing all over the wall. They thought he was crazy. You know, it took a year. And I'm not saying it's going to take that long for your desire to come to pass, but the point is, he took ownership of what was already his, what was already on the inside of him, and he did not give up. He was tenacious. We need to be tenacious. When God promises something in that abundant life, you need to be tenacious. Take ownership of it, whether you're experiencing it out here or not. Circumstances do not matter. The truth matters, okay? So just take ownership of it in your mind. And unless you're inspired peacefully to do something, don't do anything else. But just in your mind, roll it over in your head. I'm whole, I'm well, I'm perfect. Whatever situation it might be. If you need me to help you, you know, with scriptures, or come up with, you know, just a few affirmations for whatever situation it is, I'm here to help you. Like I said, my website's down below. So I hope this helped you in some way. And I hope you do start taking ownership of what is. It is, big I, big S, underline it 3 times. It is yours, okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.